Hi guys, welcome to my channel and another new in branded taste test and review for 2025. I'm going to start with an item which, I'll be honest, I'm not certain is new and I'm not certain I haven't had it before. However, I can't remember, so you probably can't either. So possibly for the second time, but hopefully the first, these are the Delicious Dessert Company Blonde Chocolate Eclairs. 2 choux pastry eclairs filled with cream and salted caramel sauce, topped with blonde chocolate fondant, decorated with chocolate flavoured lacing. You may be able to hear some noise. I'm building orcs and Eddie is building a tank. Probably should have got a plate, didn't. So this is one of them. It feels light, it's a bit soggy, hopefully not too soggy. The end of that was quite crispy. I'm going to have another bite because all I can really taste is a slightly almost burnt pastry taste. Much better that time. The pastry is lovely and soft and it has a nice chew to it. The cream blends beautifully with the blonde chocolate on top to make it really sweet. They are something I would have again. However, eclairs aren't something I eat very often, but they're nice for a change. So yeah, I would recommend them. Next up, the Minecraft movie Doritos, and these are in barbecue flavour. Doritos aren't something I really like, however, I thought I'd give these a go. The bag is my favourite colour, pink. Barbecue's all right for flavour. Wow, that is an intense barbecue smell, but it is appealing. It's the texture of a corn chip that I'm not too keen on. That flavour is sweet and tangy, and there is a tiny little hint of heat in the aftertaste. If you like barbecue flavour, these are good. However, for me, probably not going to be a repeat purchase. They'd probably be good on a sandwich. Shout out to Francis and Gemma for this next item because they both mentioned it in the comments on my last video. These are the birthday cake tarts by Mr. Kipling. I'm hoping I'll like them more than I like the strawberry and cream ones. I am going to slice it in half. I've got quite a lot of things to get through. I'll be interested to see how these compare to the trifle Bakewells, which I love. And the ones they do at Christmas as well, festive Bakewells, which look a lot like this. So it's a sprinkled vanilla sponge with fruity jam. Sprinkles are something I'm not really that keen on. It cuts nicely and it holds together well. I'm not sure about the ratio in there. I think I would rather have more jam, but we'll see how it tastes. My initial thought is this is bland. However, when the sweetness of the icing starts to come through, the flavour does intensify a bit. I'd still say I think it's lacking in flavour and I probably wouldn't get them again. However, if you don't like the almond part of a Bakewell tart, or indeed the cherry part, you might like this. It is similar in texture, but with completely different flavours. They're okay, they're not amazing. I'm going to stick with Mr. Kipling and I am excited for these. If they disappoint me, I will be sad. These are the Caramel Tarts, delicious pastry cases filled with a layer of caramel sauce, moist caramel flavour sponge, and a soft caramel flavour icing, beautifully topped with gold and bronze sprinkles. I'll be honest, I hadn't realised these weren't already out. I think Asda did an own brand version, which were amazing. So I'm excited to see what these taste like. It doesn't look too different in size to the one that I just tried. You can see the pastry bake holds together well. That is the interior. I quite like the ratio there, but let's see what it tastes like. The caramel flavour is there. It's not synthetic, it's not super sweet, it's not super intense. I wouldn't mind it being a bit stronger. However, I do like these. I might have them again. I'll be honest with you guys. A lot of the things I do in taste tests, because I'm doing it every single week, I've always got something in that I need to try, so I don't tend to have much opportunity to make repeat purchases, but I do like these. Kaz loves cakes, but she needs a break, so I'm going to try these chocolate M&M minis. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Smarties or M&Ms because I don't really like the chocolate shell. However, I haven't actually had an M&M in years. They are tiny. I'm not really sure what the point of them is, unless like you want them for cake decorations, because I'd say that's maybe a choking hazard. However, let's see what they're like. They're okay. They're not amazing. They taste exactly like you would expect. They taste like chocolate with a crispy shell. You've got the smooth chocolate texture and that crunch from the shell, which is nice. But yeah, I don't really see the point of making them smaller. However, a giant M&M, I'd try it. Back to cakes. These are the McVitie's Lemon Meringue Sponges. Individually wrapped. You can see you've got your sponge and your lemon meringue layer with your chocolate coating. I'd say it's a fairly good balance just from appearances. Holds together well, and the sponge doesn't feel dry. Initially, the lemon flavour is quite nice, and you've got the texture from the squidgy meringue, the soft sponge, and then crunchy meringue pieces, which are in the meringue layer. However, the aftertaste I'm getting is quite synthetic, so that would put me off having them. I think I would rather just have a lemon cake without the chocolate. I don't think it needs the chocolate. Milky Bar and Rowntree's Jelly and Ice Cream Sweets. A delicious mix of giant white chocolate pieces and juicy sweets made with fruit juice. Normally with sweets like this, I would try one of each flavour. However, these are clearly designed to be eaten at the same time. So that is how I'm going to taste test them for you guys, assuming I can get into the bag. Well, there's a lot of white chocolate buttons. You can't see quite so many of the jelly pieces, however. They are like jelly tots minus the sugar. I'll try one button and one jelly piece. Chewing and chewing and chewing. This does not taste like jelly and ice cream. It tastes like a Milky Bar button, which is a nice white chocolate button, and then a chewy flavoured sweet. It has the texture and chewiness of a fruit gum and will get stuck in your teeth really annoyingly. You eat the Milky Bar button way quicker and you're just left with a mouthful of chewy sweets. Not something I'd get again, not something I'd recommend. If I want jelly and ice cream, I want the real thing, and if I want these sweets, I can buy them separately. I do like fruit gums, but I don't eat them because I don't want to have to pick them out of my teeth for hours afterwards. So this is a miss. Whilst I'm a big fan of Cadbury's Dairy Milk chocolate, the products like the ice creams and the ice cream sticks and the yogurts that they do, I don't tend to find that great. However, I'm going to give these Dairy Milk caramel trifles a go. You get 2 in the pack. You can see the layers there. Do we have a description anywhere? 2 individual trifles with layers of Cadbury milk chocolate mousse, sponge and smooth caramel flavoured dessert with a creamy topping. That's what we have here. Has a slightly chocolatey smell, but it's very subtle. Let's dig right down. Okay, bit of everything on the spoon there. I feel the sponge is a bit harder than I would like a sponge in a trifle to be. The caramel flavour is really good. It's very sweet. It is chocolatey as well, although that comes through as more of an aftertaste. I actually don't mind this. I don't know if I'd have it again. Trifle isn't a dessert that, whilst I like, I would rarely pick it if I've got other choices on offer. So yeah, it's nice, but it's not amazing. And it's better than I was expecting it was going to be. So that, in my book, is a win. I'm going to conclude this video with 2 Angel Delight ice cream sticks. We have banana and we have butterscotch. I love Angel Delight. I'm not sure if I'm going to like these, but we'll try them. I love ice cream. I like chocolate. So it should be fine. I'm going to go in for the banana first. You get 3 in the box. So it looks okay. The chocolate coverage is pretty decent. The banana flavour is a bit on the synthetic side, but it is still delicious. I actually really like this. But am I going to like butterscotch as much? So, looks pretty similar. It's got that richness that you get from butterscotch. It pairs really well with the chocolate. Not overly synthetic, not overly sweet. The ice cream itself is okay. It's not top quality ice cream, but it's decent enough. I like these. So guys, as ever, if you clicked on this video, thank you so much for choosing to watch it. I do hope you'll come back for the next one, but until then, take care. Bye.